of unprecedented shutdowns, a deep and haunting silence blankets city streets, once filled with life and ambition. Families confront the stark reality of dwindling savings and shattered dreams, while the weight of uncertainty looms large over communities. As small businesses, once the heartbeat of neighborhoods, board up their windows, the echoes of laughter and commerce fade into memories. A profound sense of loss intertwines with an urgent call for change as voices rise in unison, demanding new economic proposals that promise not just recovery, but a reimagining of the future. This moment in time stands as a pivotal chapter in our history, where anxiety fuels a collective awakening, urging society to confront its deepest wounds and aspirations. In the wake of the shutdown, a profound silence envelops the once bustling streets. Businesses that once thrived now stand empty, their windows reflecting the anxious faces of a community grappling with uncertainty. Families, once secure in their routines, now navigate the choppy waters of financial instability, their hopes tethered to the fragile promises of new economic proposals. As unemployment rates soar, the weight of despair settles heavily on shoulders already burdened by the strain of survival. This moment in history serves not just as a backdrop, but as a crucible of human resilience, a reflection of our deepest vulnerabilities and aspirations for a renewed future. In these echoes of what once was, a narrative of struggle unfolds, compelling us to confront the harsh realities of economic anxiety and the desperate yearning for change. In the wake of the shutdown, a profound silence envelops the once bustling streets. Families, once secure in their routines, now grapple with uncertainty as job losses ripple through communities like a haunting specter. The weight of economic anxiety hangs heavy in the air, a collective breath held in anticipation of what tomorrow may bring. Amidst the despair, a flicker of hope emerges. New economic proposals introduced in the halls of power, promising relief yet steeped in skepticism. Voices echo in town halls and living rooms, filled with the raw tension of desperation and the plea for a brighter future. This moment, poised at the crossroads of despair and hope, reflects a nation's struggle to redefine its identity in the face of adversity, reminding us that resilience is often born from the depths of hardship. In the wake of unprecedented shutdowns, the fabric of daily life frays, as families grapple with uncertainty and the haunting specter of economic ruin. Once bustling streets echo with the silence of closed businesses, each shuttered storefront a poignant reminder of lost opportunities and dreams deferred. As government proposals emerge, some painted in shades of hope, others in stark realism, the questions linger: who truly benefits in these times of crisis? The air is thick with anxiety as communities navigate the chasm between survival and ambition, each decision weighed against the backdrop of a fragile economy. Within these narratives, the human spirit wrestles not just with the tangible loss of income, but with the intangible loss of purpose, identity, and community. The stakes are not merely financial, they are deeply personal, woven into the very essence of who we are and what we aspire to become. In the wake of the shutdown, a silence descends upon the bustling streets that once thrived with commerce and hope. Families gather around kitchen tables, their conversations heavy with unspoken fears and the weight of dashed dreams. Small businesses, once the lifeblood of communities, now stand vacant, their windows darkened like the spirits of their owners. As proposals for economic recovery emerge, stark contrasts unfold. Visions of a brighter tomorrow clash with the grim reality of today. The inadequacies of quick fixes become painfully evident, and a collective anxiety grips the nation. Individuals grapple with the loss of certainty, while policymakers wrestle with the challenge of rebuilding trust. This moment in history is not merely a passage through hardship. It is a crucible of resilience, where the human spirit confronts despair and dares to hope for a better future. In the wake of an unprecedented shutdown, a nation grapples with the haunting shadows of economic anxiety. Families once secure now find themselves standing on the precipice of despair, their dreams disrupted by an invisible adversary. The fabric of communities has been torn asunder, revealing the fragility of livelihoods once taken for granted. As policymakers convene to forge new economic proposals, there is a palpable tension in the air, an urgent hope mingled with skepticism. Will these measures breathe life into shuttered businesses? Will they restore faith to the weary and disillusioned? This moment is not merely about numbers and graphs. It is about the lives woven into the economy's tapestry, each thread representing a story of struggle and resilience. The stakes are more than financial. They are personal, deeply intertwined with the essence of human dignity and the relentless pursuit of a better tomorrow. In the wake of widespread shutdowns, communities grapple with the stark reality of economic hardship and uncertainty. Businesses that once thrived now lie dormant, echoing the dreams of their owners who face insurmountable challenges. Families confront the specter of lost incomes while the fabric of society begins to fray under the weight of anxiety and despair. As new economic proposals emerge, promising relief and recovery, the public's skepticism looms large, a reminder of past failures and broken promises. This is a moment of reckoning, where the hope for a brighter future competes with the haunting memories of a past that too many still bear. The struggle for survival becomes not just an economic battle, but a fight for dignity and resilience in an uncertain world. In the wake of unprecedented shutdowns, the fabric of society has been unraveled, exposing the raw edges of economic fragility. With millions left to drift, uncertainty looms over daily life, manifesting in anxious hearts and empty storefronts. Amid the silence of shuttered businesses, the cries of those forgotten echo louder than ever. Yet, from this darkness emerges a flicker of hope as new economic proposals seek to mend the wounds of despair. These ideas, born from necessity, aim to forge a path toward recovery and resilience, offering a lifeline to those in distress. A collective struggle becomes a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity, where every voice matters and each proposal holds the potential to reshape destinies. In the aftermath of an unprecedented shutdown, a nation grapples with the haunting remnants of economic dislocation. Families once thriving now stand at the crossroads of uncertainty, their dreams overshadowed by a relentless tide of anxiety. As unemployment rates soar and small businesses shutter their doors, a profound question emerges. What is the cost of survival in a fragile economic landscape? Amidst this chaos, new proposals arise, infused with hope, yet burdened by skepticism. Can these initiatives ignite a flame of revival, or are they merely flickers in the shadows of despair? This moment in history demands reflection on the resilience of the human spirit, as individuals and communities strive not just to endure, but to redefine their futures in a world shaped by both crisis and opportunity. In the wake of the shutdown, a nation stands at a precipice, grappling with the profound impacts on its economy and the very fabric of its society. Families once filled with hope now navigate the shadows of uncertainty, their dreams stifled by an invisible hand that tightened its grip with every passing day. The echo of empty storefronts reverberates through once thriving communities, each closure a testament to lost livelihoods and shattered aspirations. As the cries for a new economic vision grow louder, proposals emerge, promising to stitch together the frayed edges of a broken system. Yet beneath the surface of political discourse lies a deeper truth. A nation wrestling with its identity, its values, and the collective will to rise from the ashes of economic despair. In this moment, the struggle is not merely for survival, it is for the very soul of the American dream. As the fabric of daily life begins to fray under the pressure of economic shutdowns, a profound silence blankets once bustling streets. Families grapple with the weight of uncertainty, their dreams momentarily eclipsed by an invisible hand that has tightened its grip. In the quiet corners of homes, anxiety percolates through whispered conversations, revealing the emotional toll of unemployment and lost livelihoods. The once vibrant pulse of community life now echoes with the haunting questions of survival and resilience. In this moment of collective vulnerability, new economic proposals emerge, promising hope, yet carrying the burden of skepticism. Each initiative is met with cautious optimism as people yearn for clarity amid the chaos. The struggle to rebuild is palpable, a testament to the indomitable spirit of those caught in the throes of change, as they seek not merely to survive, but to reclaim their dignity and agency in a world that feels increasingly fragile. As the nation grapples with the consequences of a prolonged shutdown, the air thickens with uncertainty and fear. Families once vibrant with dreams now sit in silence, their futures clouded by the specter of unemployment and lost opportunities. The streets, once bustling with life, now echo with the haunting realities of economic anxiety, a stark reminder of how quickly stability can dissolve. Yet, amidst the despair, a flicker of hope emerges in the form of new proposals that promise to reshape the economic landscape. These ideas, born from the ashes of hardship, urge a collective reevaluation of priorities, offering a path forward that champions resilience and innovation. It is here, in this crucible of crisis and creativity, that the spirit of a nation is tested and transformed, compelling us to ask, what must we sacrifice, and what will we rebuild in the name of a more equitable future? In the aftermath of the shutdown, a tide of uncertainty washes over the nation, leaving families fractured and dreams deferred. The echoes of economic ruin reverberate through quiet neighborhoods, where once vibrant storefronts now bear the weight of closed signs and fading hope. As the weight of despair settles in, voices rise, demanding answers, demanding action. New economic proposals emerge like glimmers of light in the darkness. Yet skepticism lingers, casting shadows on intentions and promises. This is not merely a story of lost jobs. It is a narrative steeped in human resilience, where the struggle for survival intertwines with the quest for dignity. As citizens grapple with their new reality, they are thrust into a fight not just for their livelihoods, but for the very fabric of their society, igniting conversations about equity, justice, and the future we choose to build. In this crucible of crisis, the heart of a nation beats louder than ever, echoing the urgent call for change. In the wake of the shutdown, the remnants of a fractured economy lay bare the struggles and resilience of countless individuals. Families grapple with uncertainty as they navigate the complex web of new proposals aimed at rebuilding what once seemed unshakable. Each statistic tells a story. Each graph represents a life changed forever. Yet amid the despair, there is an undeniable spirit of perseverance. Voices rise from the ashes, calling for a future that acknowledges the pain of the past, but also charts a path toward hope. It is here, in the depths of economic anxiety, that the seeds of change are sown, reminding us that the human spirit, though battered, is capable of profound transformation. The narrative of survival continues, intertwining loss with an unrelenting quest for dignity and stability. In the wake of unprecedented shutdowns, communities grapple with the harsh echoes of economic turmoil. Dreams deferred and livelihoods shattered have woven a tapestry of anxiety that blankets the nation. Yet, amid this struggle, a flicker of hope ignites as new economic proposals emerge, promising rejuvenation and resilience. The human spirit, tested by adversity, seeks not merely survival, but a revival of purpose. This chapter reveals the quiet strength found in solidarity, the shared determination to rise from the ashes, and the belief that even in the depths of despair, a brighter future can be forged by collective action and unwavering hope. In the aftermath of a relentless shutdown, the echoes of economic anxiety resonate deeply within the fabric of our society. Families, once vibrant with hope, now face the harsh realities of lost jobs and dwindling savings. The dreams of many hang in the balance as new economic proposals emerge, each an attempt to bridge the widening chasm of despair. Yet, amid the uncertainty, a flicker of resilience ignites in the hearts of those affected. They gather, sharing stories of struggle and survival, a testament to the unyielding human spirit. A weight of historical challenges looms large, reminding us that these moments of crisis can forge pathways to new beginnings. As we stand at the crossroads of despair and hope, we are called to reflect on our collective responsibility to uplift one another, to reimagine a future where economic equity is not just a dream, but a shared reality. In the wake of an unprecedented shutdown, the nation stands at a crossroads, grappling with the echoes of economic disruption that ripple through every community. Families once secure in their livelihoods now face the stark reality of uncertainty, their dreams dimmed by the shadows of lost jobs and dwindling savings. But the struggle is not merely financial. It is a profound emotional turmoil that seeps into the fabric of daily life. As proposals for revitalization emerge, they stir hope, yet also skepticism, for the weight of past failures lingers heavily in the hearts of many. This moment in history demands more than mere recovery. It calls for a reckoning with the very values that govern our economy and the social contract that binds us together. In this tense atmosphere, the yearning for a brighter future intertwines with the haunting memories of hardship, creating a complex tapestry of resilience and vulnerability that defines the human experience during this critical juncture. In the wake of the unprecedented shutdown, a profound silence envelops communities once bustling with life and ambition. The streets, once vibrant with the promise of opportunity, now echo with the haunting reminders of lost livelihoods and shattered dreams. As families grapple with uncertainty, the gnawing anxiety of financial instability seeps into every corner of their existence. This moment in history compels us to confront not merely the statistics of unemployment and economic decline, but the very human stories that lie behind them. Stories of resilience, despair, and the unyielding quest for dignity. In the shadows of looming deadlines and legislative proposals, a flicker of hope emerges as new economic strategies are debated, igniting conversations about the future we dare to imagine. Will these proposals pave a way toward recovery, or will they deepen the divides that plague our society? This chapter in our narrative invites us to ponder not just what has been lost, but what we are willing to fight for in the name of economic justice and collective healing. In the shadows of shuttered storefronts and empty streets, the echoes of economic anxiety reverberate through communities, once vibrant with life. Businesses that once thrived now stand as silent witnesses to the consequences of the shutdown, their doors locked and windows darkened. Families confront uncertainties that stretch far beyond mere finances, grappling with the emotional toll of lost livelihoods and diminished hope. Yet amid this turmoil, new economic proposals emerge, igniting a flicker of possibility in the hearts of the weary. These ideas, forged in the crucible of crisis, seek to rekindle the spark of resilience, promising a path forward. As the narrative unfolds, it reveals the duality of despair and hope, painting a complex portrait of a society in search of recovery and renewal. In the wake of profound shutdowns that echoed through industries and households alike, the very fabric of our economy began to fray. As the dust settled, an unrelenting sense of anxiety gripped the nation. Workers who once thrived found themselves adrift, grappling with the stark reality of lost livelihoods. This moment of reckoning compelled leaders to propose sweeping economic reforms, yet skepticism lingered in the hearts of the populace. Will these measures heal the wounds inflicted by the crisis, or will they merely serve as a bandage on deeper scars? As the future looms uncertain, the stories of those affected resonate with a haunting familiarity, reminding us that economic prosperity is intricately woven with the human experience. The journey ahead is fraught with challenges, yet it also glimmers with the possibility of renewal and hope.